Hello and welcome to LukeAirTool Cargo demo. I did a few requests to actually make a tutorial, so I'm just going to show you the basic. Right, let's start with, let's just go to LukeAirTool's website, Cargo and Airport. So you can see on this site here, which I'm going to leave it in the link, going to leave the link in the description below. You've got locations where cargo is available. Yes, it's not available in all airports for the sheer reason that people just fly from one airport to another that next to each other and then kind of make money. So I'm going to kind of focus around Europe, but the whole principle applies everywhere. So just to give you a quick rundown, this is Rolex factory. It requires metal, so you would fly metal, for example, from here, so EPWR, fly it to here, drop it off. Once the metals has been dropped off, the factory will collect the required items, so in that sense, in this case metal, and it'll start producing luxuries. So obviously you won't get 1,000 in a second. It gradually over time it builds up. In Airtool, you can actually set yourself email reminders. They'll email you when, let's just say, there's about 20,000 available or whatever. That's the simple one. Pick up, drop, wait for this to build, and then pick this up. In Airtool, in a minute, I'm going to show you how you can check when it's required. So, in Airtool, so once you are loaded in, as you can see, my current cargo aircraft location is at EPWA. Good thing is, because I'm actually going to show you what happens when you're not at the airport where you're picking the items up. So you click on your office, then you'll click on cargo shipment. Actually, while we're here, you can see how much metal is going to be worth. So 0.239 per unit. So if you load up 20,000 units, you times that by that to work out the profit. And then once you pick up luxury items, as you can see here, they're actually going up in price, which is good. So click on cargo shipment. We are getting metal, you can see metals here, and then we are looking for EPWR. There it is there. As you can see, there's plenty of metal. There is actually a bug where it gives you this. I'm not sure why that's happening. It's something I'm working on. So ignore that for now. So we're picking up metal and we are taking it to LSZ, I think, is it LSZB? There you go. So you create your departure, choose your departure, so we are leaving EPWR and we are going to LSZB. While on the screen you can actually see that there is already 7,900 available to collect. On the right here you can see the factory that's producing, so luxury items. As you can see, there is metal there, so someone is delivering metal and it is producing that. I think every couple of minutes it updates. So yeah, if I choose flight EPWR, now remember I said to you that I'm not at that location, it will give you a warning that you're not at that specific location. You go okay. Now you've got a choice so I can fly from EPWA to EPWR manually, and the transfer time will be, automatically transfer time will be 23 minutes and it will cost me 229 credits to move my aircraft. To do that, you just click accept transfer and the plane will start transferring. Manual transfer will actually start a PAXIM flight, so you actually do a short flight from EPWA to EPWR. So you can so you can do it manually, make score, and eventually actually be able to make money while transferring an aircraft. So for the sake of this, I'm going to edit my current location. So we are, where was we flying from? EPWR. So let me just set that location, give it a sec, double click to force refresh, there you go. So now we are at that thing, so let's just review. So EPWR to LSZB, fly. Pick an aircraft that you're flying at the moment. Doesn't matter what you pick, you can pick whatever aircraft you want. Verify the flight, so yeah, you can see on the map is correct. You go next. Now here, what you'll do, you would click on the cargo you're loading. So we are going to load metal. So here you type how much can we fit? 43 like that. There you go. So that's not loaded yet. This is just it's like a manifest. You go next, and then you just start FSU IBC, start cargo simulator. So here you go. Obviously I'm not in a sim, but then what you would do, you make sure you at your departure airport, which is EPWR, that load cargo should start glowing that you can actually pick, and your map will be at that location, and then you click load cargo. That metal will then be deducted from that specific airport. Once you land, there will be unload cargo. However, it will not show you the cargo location on the actual airport. So let's move that to one side so we see. The best way to do it, we can search for it. So let's move that here. As you can see, you've got silicone, computer chips, metals, and so on, and this is luxury items. Now down here you've got factory storage. It's got silicone, computer chips, metals, wood, goods, and rubber. Those are the resources that are required to produce items. For this specific factory, we only require metals. As you can see, there's 17,800 there. Now if you delivered 43,000 metal, it will add to this. So that way, now you're available to produce items. Now let's say we are coming back here to collect the items, so let me just relocate myself again. Yeah. And this is LSB. So I'm at that location now. Let's update. So same procedure, your office, cargo. This time we are going to be picking up luxury items. However, if you are picking up multiple items from an airport, just choose one. You can see here your current location is glowing green, so obviously you want to click on that. And then here's a list of areas that luxury items are required. So you can see here, you've got another one here, this one's a lot further. It depends where you want to fly. So for now, you don't get no bonuses for flying longer trips, which that is actually coming in very soon. I think in about a week or two I'm going to introduce it. So exactly the same thing. Departure, destination, fly, choose an aircraft. There's a problem. I accidentally clicked clear. So let's just go back into it again. Luxury items. It's good that happened because that way you'll know what to do. You got to do that all again, but that's fine. Verify. Oh, I need certain aircraft. Verify. There you go. Same thing. Click on a resource. How much you want to load? So let's just load. There's not much. That. Again, it doesn't load until you click load cargo here. That way, it would remove it completely from the storage here. Sorry, from this one here, and no one else will be able to get it. Now, if your sim crashes, which is very, very common with, for example, Microsoft Flight Sim, do get in touch for our support and we will re-add these items. Right, so that was the basic of collecting cargo, dropping it. Some resources, for example, I'm going to show you, some resources like the most complicated one is medical equipment. Medical equipment actually requires a lot more. Medical equipment requires silicone, computer chips, metal, and goods. Just like the previous luxury item thing, you literally got to collect silicone, metals from mines, and then you have to get production of computer chips and goods and then deliver them here. There is a table available on our Discord channel, but I am going to create a whole new image, which I presume I will show it now. So yeah, that's the old image. I'm going to replace this with new, better looking one. That was kind of a rough plan for me. Right, now let's go back to your office. Every time someone delivers an item, it knocks the price down by 0.001. Doesn't make a huge difference, as you can see. If an item is not delivered, it increases the price, so it creates a demand. Soon, the prices will change according to players' reaction, or what they do with the resources, how long the resources are kept in private storages, and so on. Now, let's head over to private storage. What private storage allows you to do is to have your own storage units. So if you want to collect, let's just say, like we just see here previously, that there was only 8,000 worth of luxury items. If you had your own storage unit, you could pick up the 8,000 items and drop them off to your current hub or close hub buy. What that will do, you can keep it away privately, collect more, drop off, and so on. Once the price of luxury is really high, you then collect your luxury items from your storage and deliver them to where it's demanded. That way you make more money, more profit, and so on. And soon, in the storages, you'll be able to store your plane's fuel when that's required. To buy a new hub, you simply click on buy a new hub. I'm going to show you something. Now I'm going to write LSZB. So this is our current location. However, let's click on that. You can't buy a hub where a factory exists. This includes mines as well, by the way. So what this means is it will stop people from hogging a certain area to collect resources quicker. When FlyLat comes out, you'll be able to actually buy a hub anywhere, which I'll go into that at later dates. So for now, let's buy a hub, and I think EPKK, I don't think there's a factory. There you go. So I just bought this factory in Krakow. You can now upgrade the hub to increase the capacity. As you can see at the moment, it's only 1,500. Like this one up here, I've got loads. You can see it here. You can see I've got some items stored. So EPKK, let's say we don't need it. It's costing us money because there is taxmen, and what it's doing, every time you've got a storage hub, it charges you. So it charges you a weekly fee. So it's every Sunday / Monday this script runs on the server, and it deducts a certain amount from each one. The reason why I'm not telling you an amount now in this video, because the amount will change accordingly. I'm just testing at the moment. I've literally released this yesterday. Today's Monday, so yeah. Upgrade. So let's just say I want to upgrade. So upgrade that. It will cost you 500,000, but this is non-refundable. So you click yes, and there you go. You've upgraded your storage unit. At the moment, there's no building time, which I am going to add. So it will take time for something to be constructed and stuff like that. So what you do is, let's say we are at LSZB. We want to actually fly the luxury there. So I choose fly to EPKK. What we are flying is luxury items. Here you go. And select the departure. 8190 of resources are being picked up from LSZB. You can see here LSZB to EPKK. Choose an aircraft, like literally we've done already. Verify. Next. Choose how much you want to load. Make sure you double check that you've got the correct one. So if you look at this, if I click and there's nothing available, this one, it resets to 0. So just bear that in mind. Alright, so if I go next, and you can start cargo. Sorry about that, my headset disconnected. So yeah, we start cargo as normal, and you load. That's it. Now, I did see a few people saying, oh well, cargo's not available at my airport. Realistically, in real life, cargo's not available everywhere. You just have to plan your routes accordingly. I mean, I know certain areas, like for example, here there's hardly any, which I'm going to add. Canada doesn't really have much here. South America's got some. There's a little patch here that might need filling. However, some of these actually do have demands as well. I try to keep the resources realistically as possible, where silicone is mined more, where metal is mined more, etc. Some of them are obviously fake locations just for fun. I mean, not being funny, you don't transport furniture or metal on a plane. So, um, but yeah, I think that's probably it. Um, we do have a step-by-step guide as well, which I'm going to leave the link in the description below. If you've got any more questions, feel free to comment below or get in touch with me on Discord. But apart from that, enjoy making your money, because you're going to be spending it. Take care.